April 26, 2024, New Mexico. Officers respond to a domestic disturbance. 24 units dispatched to a single-family home. Inside, a mother-in-law, a daughter-in-law holding a newborn, and a dispute that starts with dirty laundry and ends with someone's face being spit on. But before a single pair of handcuffs comes out, officers have to determine whether what just happened counts legally as domestic violence. The answer is going to complicate everything.
She ended up spitting in her face, and then was threatening to kill her. And
where's your mom?
She's in her room.
Your girlfriend?
She's in the room, in our room.
Oh, okay. They're separated already?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, those dogs, can you try to see what you can do with them real quick?
Yeah, I can put them outside.
Yeah, so my mother-in-law just spit in my face. Child. And,
were you holding the baby when she spat on your face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where at did she spit that?
Right here. And I was about to fight her, but I'm a mom, so I just didn't.
Okay.
Taking everything about it in me.
And
she's saying she's gonna kill me to get the fuck out of here, go to my dad's, but where it started.
Were you guys already arguing, or she just started arguing with you?
She got mad because we didn't do the laundry, which it was already done. It just was in the baskets. Yeah, she just mad because she had to clean today. We've been cleaning every other day of the week. I'm the kid needs to be home. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm tired of doing it. I have to take care of my son. I need a break too. And I just don't. I want to get a restraining order on her. This is ridiculous. This is about the third time since he's been born that she's caused an issue like this. It's just saying she doesn't give a fuck, spitting in my face. I don't need that either. You know what I mean? I've tried to better myself for my son, and that's not bettering.
How long have you been living here at the house?
I've lived here for almost 3 years now.
3 years. Now, when did she get back? Wasn't your mom in Arizona?
Yeah, she was in Arizona with her mom. And she came, so she was only supposed to come down for a couple of days, but she's been here for 3 weeks already. And when we really walked down to the Snappy real quick to get her a Starbucks coffee, and then when we came back, she was just yelling, slamming doors, saying, calling dirty Mexicans and shit. Then she spat in her face.
Yeah, and I was really about it. I was holding the baby like this, the door was like this, so nothing got on the baby, but she spat out the door and then it spat in my face, and I was like, I just closed it because I already knew me, I'm a firecracker, and I'm not trying to go to jail. My son, I breastfeed, I'm not trying to let him lose that either, so I don't know.
So she spit twice?
She spit twice. Some of it's probably still on the door if you want to see it.
Yeah, we're going to need to talk with her as well.
Okay. Yeah, and then I put the dogs out back, so we don't gotta work with them.
Okay.
Okay, so do you just want me to go wait in the room or wait out here? She's crazy. I mean,
probably just wait here, that way
nothing happens.
she doesn't see you and
does something.
for some reason it triggers her. Your mom's name is Lisa, right?
Yeah.
Has she been drinking today?
I have no idea.
Okay. Which door was it?
That's her room right there.
Where were they at when she spat on Jade?
Right here. Jade had the door seen, you can see it.
Yeah. So Jade was standing right here, and your mom.
And she spit. Yeah, she was standing where you are, and she spit on her.
Okay.
And then
this is her room.
Yeah. So she might have went into the backyard.
Lisa. She's not here.
Can you close it?
Yeah, there's bags in the front of it though.
That's good.
The dog's aggressive?
No. Yeah, keep it outside.
She is?
Yeah. They don't do anything to you.
Hi. How you doing?
Hold on. I'll call you back. Hi.
Hey, Lisa. So, what's going on with you and Jade today?
I don't want to live here.
Okay, but she's been living here for 3 years.
I've been living here long, and the point is I just got sober and went to rehab, and I can't have her here.
Okay, well,
I've been living here longer.
okay, well, to get her out of here officially, you would have.
I'm staying here. She's leaving.
We're not gonna force her to leave. She's been here for 3 years. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to leave,
I'm
Lisa.
outside.
I'm explaining to you how residency goes in New Mexico.
I know.
You understand that you have to do
I
an
live in
eviction.
two states. I live in Arizona and I live here. Yes, I understand that.
Okay, so in order to get her out of here, you would have to evict her if she doesn't want to leave because she lives here. You'd have to do an eviction through the courts.
I know it's hard to get rid of people out here.
Okay,
I
so
came out here to be calm.
okay, so what happened that you spit in her face?
I didn't spit on her. I sneezed.
You sneezed?
Yes, I have allergies. Of course she's got a cold one. I'm not surprised by that. Wow.
Well, her and your son told us that you spat in her
Nobody
face,
was near me when that happened.
and there's spit on the door to their bedroom as well.
On the door, I sneezed.
Okay,
I have
six.
had allergies. Okay, I did not sneeze on her. I didn't hurt her. I don't want to hurt her. I don't plan on hurting her or anybody in my house. I just need her to leave. I just got out of rehab a little bit ago. I'm going to admit that.
So what is she doing that's messing
Oh
up
my
your
God.
rehab?
Oh my God. Lord help me. Where do I begin? I left. You can call my mother. I've been living with my mother in Arizona.
Well, let's talk about,
436, I'll give you a call.
what happened today at Issue.
I'll leave in the morning.
I got you.
I'll leave in the
Let
morning.
us get it all out.
I'll get her to go to her dad's with the baby.
The main thing I can ask you guys is...
I'll leave in the morning. I swear to God.
No,
You
one
guys
second,
come
one
check.
second. The main thing I can tell you guys is just try to act like civil adults at this point. That's all I can ask.
You're asking a lot.
But at the same time, if you're gonna leave in the morning, that's a...
You guys know I'm not like not a saint. But
I don't know you at
yeah.
all. This is my first time meeting you.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys have got with you more
I'm
than me.
trying.
I know.
This was my house 14 years ago. She showed up one day just said, "What? Now I'm dealing with this? Really?" So I left. I live in Arizona. I live here.
I remember them telling me you were staying with your mom in Arizona.
And I take care of my mother. And when I come home, she wants to buck the beast. And now I'm sober. I went to rehab. I'm 50 fucking years old.
When did you get out of
And I
rehab?
got put- Just recently. And I jumped the gun by coming down here.
You came down. You were been here
Because
maybe
I
about.
want to see my husband.
Been here a couple-
This is my kid.
Yeah, been here a couple weeks.
No, she bought me, you would look at my bed. She bought me a grandma pillow, a cup, all this. I watched them for a couple of days and she flipped her fucking lid. It just, she's not okay in the head. I'm telling you guys, well, if you knew her family, you'd understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to throw names out there, but I'm leaving tomorrow. Can you just please ask her to leave to go to her dad's?
We can.
I will leave, I swear
We
to
can
God,
ask her if we can get her to her dad's for the night.
Well,
That
I live
way.
here too. So what's going to happen?
So I just said...
It's my house.
That's what
My
I just
name's
said
on least,
right
hers
there.
isn't.
I know, but we say to...
But my clothes are in the closet as well as hers are. So
I know, that's why we're asking. We can't tell.
Right.
We can only ask.
Can you please just, she has somewhere to go.
So-
I don't.
So for right now, we're actually trying to still figure out something about those spit. What happened? I know you say you sneezed, but why would you just say...
I just spit on her. Whatever. See if she has proof. Go see. My son wasn't even in the room, so go check it out. I didn't see. I didn't spit. For God's sakes, if I was just spit on her, we go inside.
Did you get all her 49?
Yeah.
There's no. I got the other ones. What's your name real quick, Mom? Lisa.
I live in 2 different states. We're in both households. And I'm the only one with legit driver's license. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be a bitch, but it's kind of different. I'm sorry. That's wrong. I'm not gonna.
Okay, excuse me, Lisa. Okay, so she's saying she's leaving tomorrow. Did you want to pursue battery charges?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that's like where I'm from, that's disrespect. You don't just spit in someone's face while they're holding their child either.
Yeah. So the way it works.
Because I want to get a restraining order. Like, we're trying to move out even. This has just happened so many times. We're fed up. It's just every time we're trying to move forward, then all of a sudden, the car is acting out and then.
Okay. So we would have to file a warrant for her arrest. We can't take her to jail right now because it's not considered a domestic.
Here is the legal problem. Jade says Lisa spit in her face. Lisa says she sneezed. The spit on the door says otherwise. Officers believe Jade. But under New Mexico's Domestic Abuse Act, the relationship between a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law does not meet the statutory definition of a domestic relationship. That means no mandatory arrest, no immediate trip to jail. Officers can file a report. They can write a warrant. They cannot take her tonight.
So say you spit on your mom's face or your dad's face, that would be considered domestic.
Because we're blood.
Because you're the son. But
Yeah.
say your dad spit in your face, it'd be a battery.
Okay.
So it works the same way as with you. We have to file the charges. She's saying she's going to be gone tomorrow. She said she wants you out of here. Me and Torres both explained to her, you have residency here. You've been here 3 years. We can't force you to leave. We can ask if you have somewhere else to stay for the night.
I don't.
Okay, so if you don't have anywhere else to go, I'm not telling you have to leave. I would highly recommend the both of you stay separate from each other. I mean, even if that's one staying in the room by them to avoid the other one with the door locked, I think that's the way we would have to play it. Okay. We will explain to her if there's any more calls up here, then someone is probably going to end up going to jail.
Okay.
All right.
And so how would I get like the restraining order? Would I have this like in books on why?
What's that?
Like if I need a restraining order?
The restraining order, you would have to go to the district courthouse.
Okay.
You know where that is? The big district courthouse on the
Yeah.
top of the hill?
Yeah.
You'd go in there. They have a packet. I don't know if it's like $5 maybe.
Okay.
You fill it out. If you want to put the two of you and the baby on it, you guys can do that. And then it asks for reasons why you want the restraining order. And then once you have it filled out, you take it back and then it gets forwarded to the judge. Once he's able to review it, he'll decide if he's going to grant that restraining order and for how long it'll be. And then if he does grant it and he says, this is your permanent address, so Lisa can't be within 50 feet or 100 yards, whatever he decides of the house, that's the way it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know if the two of you want to be on the restraining
And what
order
about
or
the battery?
the battery, we'll file an arrest warrant for her. And then we'll kick it up to the courts. As soon as the judge signs it, then we can pick her up on it. So say she does leave tomorrow and the judge hasn't signed it, the next time she's down here, if we deal with her, then we'll just end up picking her up on the warrant.
Okay.
Did Doris get your phone number from you?
I think so. Was so mad. I'm so sorry. That was just disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I've worked in jails. I know how it is.
Yeah.
With the spit, it's
Sit on.
not cool. JAD.
honestly, if it would have hit my kid though, I probably would have been the one going to jail. You know, like, and that's what like hurts about it is this is her own grandson. She doesn't even care that he's right there. You know, like I'm one person, I'm just another human being, but your grandson's in my arms, bro.
Yeah.
So we just stay away from each other.
Yeah,
Can you tell her not to like call me like a Mexican, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to keep her comments to herself to avoid you. I'm gonna tell her I already explained to you to avoid her as well.
Right, I'm not gonna
No
start
contact, no nothing.
I'm not like that. I have my son right
Yeah, so we're gonna explain to her again that she has to stay away from you because both of you live under this house.
Right.
I mean, I know she told us she's back and forth now from Arizona.
Because the last time she was here, that was like 4 or 5 months ago. She never like just comes up and down like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's mostly just like, practically living in Tucson now.
Yeah. Okay. All right, give me a couple more minutes and then I'll explain everything to her again and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Lisa. So Jade said she has nowhere to go right now. Like we,
Fine. No, we just discussed that. I'll stay in the room.
okay, I explained that to her too. I go, even if that means one of you stays in your room for the rest of the afternoon and
I'll
night.
stay in the room.
Okay.
They have a kid. Yeah. I've been
We're just asking you guys to
in the
That's
room
all.
for a couple days now because I've had bad allergies, but her and I we're just not cut from
Just
the same
butt
cloth.
heads right away.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just, one of those scenarios. And I was just explaining to him I just got sober and I think I jumped the gun by coming here.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay, Lisa. Yeah. Just avoid any contact. That way we don't have to come back because we don't want to come back and then someone end up
Fine.
going to jail
And
tonight.
I know if you come back, I'll be going to jail. Yeah, I get it.
Hopefully not.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
so-
what I mean.
just avoid any contact if you have to. I mean, if you have to come out to get food or
Like
water,
I said, if she's poking at you, just
Oh,
call. Okay.
if you have to come out to get something, just avoid contact. Don't even look their way.
I've
and-
been doing that for days.
Okay.
So
All right, Lisa.
I came out and cleaned the house. And, yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. We talked about that, so I'm good.
Okay.
All right, thank
So officers explain the process. They file a report, they draft a warrant. The warrant goes to a judge. The judge signs it, maybe tonight, maybe Monday. If Lisa leaves for Arizona like she promises, the warrant follows her. If she comes back, they pick her up on it. Officers tell both women to stay in separate rooms and avoid each other. Lisa agrees. She be gone by morning. Officers leave.
All right, Lisa.
Sorry that you guys had to hurt
You're fine, Miss Lisa. Don't worry.
No, I
Okay.
didn't hurt anybody. I don't plan on it.
Thank you.
136 Central.
Thank you, guys. Asking just for simpleness at this point. She says she's late.
Okay, case number.
It is. But it can't happen. She's late. Sorry. I know he explained to you guys. Just can't keep nobody out. It's fine. Okay. So hopefully she doesn't leave. Okay. So how busy?
All right, here's my card with the case number. It'll be ready in 3 to 4 business days.
I have to go
No. No. I'll type the report and I'll get the warrant typed up either by tonight or over the weekend. It'll be sent up to the courts on Monday. Then between now and then, if anything else happens, just call, so we'll come back.
That's that I just say your number, right?
That's to dispatch. You can just call and request that I call you if you need anything. And then I can just call you, or if you guys need me to meet you somewhere, I can do that too.
Okay.
Alrighty? And then I work 2 to 10.
2 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Alrighty.
so much.
Thank
You
you.
guys take care.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes, it's okay.
They're back before nightfall. Lisa didn't make it to morning. Officers respond to the same address for a second time that day. Same house, same tension, different outcome. This time, officers don't wait for paperwork. They contact a judge directly. The judge authorizes the arrest on the spot. Lisa is placed in handcuffs in the same home she promised to leave. 24 police units in the morning, one arrest by sundown.